back to Operation Media Wall Part 10, where I'm trying to turn this into this while drinking copious amounts of tea. Right, time for a quick muscle shot and it's back to work. As you can see, this is where I've been spending my life. Knocking up these noggins. Knocking being the operative word, as my club hammer has been my tool of choice for this part of the process. I thought that when it came to these tiny little bits of wood that this would take no time at all. How wrong could I be? You hit it one side and the other side moves, you hit the other side and then the first side moves. You get the gist. I have had a lot of disagreements with my spirit level buddy. But thankfully these are the last noggins, and guess who's arrived, Thomas? Time for a spot of kidnapping. Let's lock the door. Now Thomas is here, I can leave him to it and hop to Screwfix. Again. Today's order includes lots more screws and some MDF primer. And look at the state of my hands. I need to get down the nail bar. No time for that, as I need to extend my work area to include an MDF cutting station. Oh, I do love a good tidy up. Time to get this furniture back in the garden because it'll be in my way. Cutting up these massive sheets of MDF just takes up so much room. Time for another quick muscle shot. Oh yeah. And then while I'm here, I might as well give it a good sweep up too. That was one of the puppies barking in the background. Oh, I do love my decking. I just hope it survives my building abuse. Which reminds me, when I finally finish Operation Media Wall, I am so turning my hot tub back on. I really should have bought one of those dust collector things for the back end of this saw. Thankfully we're coming to the end of the stud work phase anyway. Which I'm certainly not very sad about. Time to unleash my trusty horses and get ready for MDF. As those MDF sheets were massive, I thought time to pull out the big guns. These boys just love any opportunity to flex their muscles. Go on, my lad. I mean, literally, how big do these MDF sheets need to be anyway? Time for another spot of measuring. Now, due to my love of symmetry, all of my shelf bases should be 305mm, so that's the length I'm cutting. I reckon my skill saw is going to be my new favourite tool. Look how happy I am. Stud work takes forever. I reckon MDFing's going to be so much quicker. Famous last words. Meanwhile, back at base camp, good old Thomas is sorting out that TV frame. I'm aiming for a 5cm halo all the way around that telly, and I want everything to be beautifully symmetrical. So now I have Thomas on hand to finish off all that stud work. I can crack on with my MDF shelving. I was originally going to plasterboard the front of this media wall, but then I decided, well, that will cost a fortune to get a plasterer in, and I don't have much wall space anyway. So MDF it is. Time will tell if I'll live to regret that decision or not. Screwing down all of these MDF panels, this is fun. I don't have to level it, and I don't have to smash the granny out of it. Fantastic. MDF fun momentarily interrupted by helping Thomas move the telly again. That telly's been up and down more times than a yo-yo. Thankful that it hasn't ended up with the club hammer through it. Not yet, at least, anyway. Now to cut up these MDF shelves. I thought I'd use my little saw for this job, but it was a bit of a pain because the saw doesn't come out far, and I've had to keep turning it over. But at least I got my nice straight line. Nothing if not beautifully symmetrical. Meanwhile, Thomas has done a fantastic job of making my frame for the TV. Sizing and strengthening a frame to hold an 85-inch telly has not been an easy task. It also doesn't help that the ceiling's not straight, so on my side the media wall is 234cm tall. Thomas's side is only 232cm tall. I'll lose that in the coving. Meanwhile, that's the TV frame done, and look, all the lining's begun. Time to make another list. Ooh, I do love a list. This time I'm making a list of all the sizes of the MDF panels I need. Fail to prepare and prepare to fail. Oh, puppies. But guys, thank you so much. Let's get measuring and tune in for part 11. We're getting there.